Hello, my name is Martin, and I'm going to be showing you how to create an ESPN Fantasy League. The first part you have to do is make sure you have an account. If you look to your top right, you'll see Sign In, Register, and you'll see a little Facebook icon. Well, assuming that you're starting new, you want to create a new account, and the easiest way to do that is click Facebook. Once you've clicked Facebook, it should load momentarily and then load your first name on Facebook on the top right. Once you have that, you know you now have an ESPN account. Congratulations. The next step is to locate where the fantasy leagues are located on ESPN. As you can see, there's something called Fantasy on the bar. You click that and it'll take you to Fantasy Football. Now you look at the Fantasy Football, you can see everything here. But no, we're not going to be creating a Fantasy Football League. Since it's now the beginning of basketball season, we're going to create a basketball league. Now you can hit Create here. Now that we have on our screen our league options, you can see three here: League Manager, ESPN Custom, and Standard Free. Now, depending on what degree you want to work on your league and have control, this is your choice. Standard Free is very little control. Once it's created, though, you won't have any choices or opinions on changing the league, which can be very frustrating, as many people will learn. Now, for me, I prefer to do League Manager because someone always has the control, and even though it's more detail-oriented, if you find something uncomfortable, you can always change it. Now, we're going to click through League Manager. Now, League Manager, which might seem a little difficult, it's really not that hard to create, and you can still do standard settings with the League Manager. But with the League Manager, as you go on later, if you find something uncomfortable, you can have the League Manager, or aka your commissioner, change something. Now you have league name, number of teams, and the scoring type. Now, we're going to enter in a basic one for our fantasy name. We're going to name it King James's Court, which I already have selected right here. And then we're going to look at number of teams. You can do anywhere from 4 to 20 depending on how popular you are. Now for me here, I'm going to choose 6 for this tutorial. Now as you see, there's some scoring options. There's Roto, H2H points, H2H each category, H2H most categories, and season points. Now as you see, they all have different meanings, and this is where fantasy sports differ from one another. Now, Roto, or aka Rotisserie, is the original fantasy league, which you can see is common in baseball, where your points compete against points, rebounds will compete about rebounds, and etc. Now, season points is more like fantasy football, where people and players get points depending on how they're playing and overall score. Now, just for originality, we're going to use Roto, but I prefer to use season points. Now, we have some more options where we can look over everything. This is why I like League Manager, because if you're basic, you can just look at everything here and make sure everything's set. But if you wanted to, since you're a League Manager, you can go more in depth, find the problem, and you can change it yourself. Now let's create our league. Now you can either take you straight to the league or invite your friends. Now, for your friends, all you have to do is enter in an email here, like right there, and hit invite. Now congratulations, you've created a league. You can see it right here. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope your season is successful. Thank you.